Logrotate configuration file syntax. Multiple wildcard entries possible. Since the man page doesn't answer my question and I don't want to force a rotation cycle, I decided to ask a question here. The man page for logrotate gives the following example. All examples with wildcards contain only a single entry. Now, what I'm interested in is whether this one is also allowed. Here's the reasoning. I have multiple hosts and I split them up by the user that owns those hosts. Since the log files are world readable, I want to bind mount a folder into the user home directory, but limit it to the log files that the user owns, which is easiest achieved by separating the logs into folders, and bind mounting requires that scheme anyway. So I'm looking for a solution to rotate both the log files under /var/log/httpd as well as all log files under subdirectories of that directory, without having to list each and every subdirectory by name. In general, the man page gives no clue whether multiple entries are at all possible for wildcard rules or only for full paths. I'm using logrotate version 3.7.8-6 which comes with debiansqueeze, but I reckon this is not necessarily specific to a distro or program version.
Yes, you can use multiple wildcards. You can test your file without performing the actual rotations by doing this. D = turns on debug mode. In debug mode, no changes will be made to the logs or to the logrotate state file. F = tells logrotate to force the rotation, even if it doesn't think this is necessary. Sometimes this is useful after adding new entries to logrotate, or if old log files have been removed by hand, as the new files will be created, and logging will continue correctly.
I just wanted to clarify, because that's what I got here looking how to do. Multiple log files are allowed to be specified for a single config, e.g.
From man page for logrotate. Note that log file names may be enclosed in quotes, and that quotes are required if the name contains spaces. Normal shell quoting rules apply, with comma and character supported. Please remember to modify or remove quotation marks when going from single to multiple patterns. This works. This works too. This does not work. And neither this. Compare with the single pattern case. This works. And this works too. Tested with logrotate 3.10.0.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.